What's up, everybody? I decided to go ahead and put together this hunting footage that I had still, and it was from an unsuccessful hunt, like the the title of the video says. But yeah, I still came across some interesting things while I was out. I just didn't find the main thing that I wanted, which was the flocked Mossman figure. But yeah, thanks to Bearded Pop Hunter, that figure is on the way to me. I definitely appreciate that. And you all, if you're not subscribed to Bearded Pop Hunter, definitely make sure that you check him out. He puts together some great content, really good videos, and a lot of hunting videos as well. So yeah, definitely show him some support. But yeah, so I never came across that figure, and of course now that it's on the way to me, next time that I'm in Toys R Us, I'll probably see a dozen of them. We all know how that goes. But yeah, I did see some other things that were interesting, just nothing that I really wanted to pick up this time. And I mean, if you look at the pop figures here, you see most of these yeah, they're pretty easy to find, at least for me. But I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like these for the most part are figures that are kind of easy to find. Now they did have a lot of Toys R Us exclusives, just not ones that I'm really interested in, even though some of them look very cool, including the Teen Titans ones. Now this vinyl 2-pack here of Panthro and Chitara, I do plan to get this. I decided not to get it in the store though, just because it is available on Hot Topics website, and I plan to get that with Hot Cash. Now one figure I saw here, I took a look at this just because I know how a lot of collectors feel about Olaf, but give credit where it's due. I think this Olaf with Kittens figure is probably one of the better designed Olaf figures, so that's why I kind of checked it out. I'm like, yeah, they did a good job with that one. Like I said, credit where credit is due. This exclusive Sora figure, I believe that's the first time I actually saw it. That's why I was checking that one out. And then I also checked out the Aloy pop figure, Aloy being the main character from Horizon Zero Dawn, and I was pretty disappointed. You see the sloppy paint job on her hands, where it looks like her hands are melting onto the bow, and the paint was so sloppy it was even on the front of the plastic there. And trust me, there were a couple of others there in this store, and I did take a look at those. It was the same thing. So yeah, I was disappointed by that. Aloy is just gonna have to be a pass for me, because I just don't like the paint job with it, and it's a shame because she really is a great character. I also checked out this metal fix here of Maleficent and Briar Rose, which is really well done. I don't collect Disney though, but yeah, that one was really well done. And then also here, this I believe is I want to say by Mezco, I think, the Meezeets line or whatever they call it. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool too, that old school Batmobile, or really the Tim Burton Batmobile there. I thought they looked pretty cool. I probably wouldn't pick that up just because I do have the Dorbs ride of that same version of that Batmobile. These Power Rangers figures, I have to hear from Power Rangers fans what you think about these. I think they look pretty cool. It's kind of weird that they're just putting out, I think, like 3 at a time, but I do like the designs of them. And I thought the Green Ranger one especially looks cool. I still prefer to have things to scale though, and they had the Megazord there, the same size as the other figures, and you see the figures there on the back. But yeah, that bugs me just a little bit, but I know for some people not a big thing. Marvel Legends figures, I am gonna get some eventually, including Punisher, Bullseye, Blade. I know those are a couple that I want to get. I just haven't started picking them up yet, and they do run about $20 each. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of waiting. But yeah, I've been checking out the Marvel Legends, definitely trying to put a list together in my head about ones that I will eventually pick up. And I know that Toys R Us gets some exclusive ones, Walmart as well. So yeah, I'm just kind of thinking right now about which ones I want to get. I know I'm definitely getting the upcoming Mysterio one. I just haven't decided like all together which ones I will get. This A-Force Marvel Legends, I don't know what you call it, I guess pack or whatever here. This is pretty cool to me, and I think I want to say this was a SDCC exclusive, or maybe NYCC. I can't remember. Somebody could let me know. But it looks really cool up close, and I don't even know all the characters very well. I know they got the female Loki up in there, they got She-Hulk of course, but like I said, I don't know all of these characters, but that looks really cool. And I was surprised that this Toys R Us had a couple of those. And then the Guardians of the Galaxy ones, I tend to see these around a good bit. Not really interested in purchasing them though, even though I do love the movies. But yeah, I just don't think I'll pick those up. Same thing for Spider-Man. I mean, I like Spider-Man, and I actually may get some Spider-Man figures, just not this particular one here, even though it looks pretty cool though. And I think you see, look at the chest there for the Spider-Man logo. It almost looks like it glows or something. I don't know if it actually does, but I like that effect that they have there on it. something I tend to do, even though I don't collect WWE, I tend to look at what they got going on as well, just because it's kind of interesting. This WWE Network Spotlight pack I thought was pretty cool. You know, it has some big names within there, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, I don't collect these, but if I was collecting those figures, I probably would pick that up. And then I was just kind of looking at some other ones there. I kind of like The Miz. The Miz is pretty funny to me. I definitely respect him too for starting off as like he was actually on what was it? It was a reality show on MTV, I think, Real World, as a matter of fact. Yeah, he started off there, and people didn't take him serious about becoming a wrestler, but he made it happen, which is pretty cool. So yeah, with WWE, like I said, I don't really collect them, but I just like to take a look at them every once in a while, and some of the designs are pretty cool. Here you see Virgil, of course, down with Money Inc., down with the $1 Million Man. His figure looked pretty slick. Pretty good representation of him. I like the packaging on these figures too. And check out Macho Man Randy Savage rocking the robe there. Very cool. Chris Jericho, very cool as well with the belts and everything. Yeah, I do like those. This Thundercats figure, I think this is by Mezco as well. I want to say it's by Mezco. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But that is dope. I really do like this Mumra figure here. You know, really large there. And really all the Thundercats ones that I've seen look pretty good. I've seen Lion-O before. I think Shatara as well. I'm not collecting them, but yeah, I definitely appreciate the artwork of them. They look really good. And then you saw there in the background, I did decide to take a closer look at this Chucky figure, which is amazing. And I am a big fan of Child's Play. I don't know if I would actually pick this up. It would have to be maybe marked down a little bit for me, just because I'm kind of picky about things that I pick up. And I really don't think the price was that bad on this. I want to say it was like 25. I think I saw it there for a moment. But yeah, I definitely like the different weapons that he comes with, the different head sculpts. They did a really amazing job with that one. So yeah, I would consider it, especially around Halloween time. That might be something I have to go for if I do see it around, because I definitely enjoy the character. And the latest movie was really good too, which if you haven't seen that latest movie, definitely make sure you check it out on Netflix. So here I am, moving on to Target, and I really wasn't looking for anything particular at Target. It's just that it's close to Toys R Us, so why not? I think we all know how that goes. If you're into the BrickHeads, I've noticed that those have been marked down just $5 at Target. I don't know if that's all Target stores, but it was at this particular one. And yeah, I know some people are into the metal figs or metals diecast there. I thought the Fantasia Mickey is a pretty cool one, nice size to it. As far as wobblers are concerned, I cannot wait for the Gladiator Hulk one to drop. I'm definitely going to pick that up. And the nano figs, I'm not really into those. You know, it's kind of whatever. I really didn't see much else interesting at Target, to be honest. I was just kind of looking around to see if I could find anything. And like I said, I didn't really have anything particular in mind, you know. And like I said, I want to share this footage as well, though, for those of you that are kind of looking for different things, trying to see what's out there. Maybe you just haven't been to the stores lately. Maybe you'll see something that you like within this video, and you can hit up your own Target or Toys R Us or Walmart, you know, whatever. They did have some pops marked down, of course, nothing interesting though. And there was a lot of the same pop figures over and over. The Top Cat, Benny the what is Benny the Ball or whatever it is. You know, some Last Jedi, a lot of Sister Location pops, Destiny. It's just a lot of the same stuff again and again. And this is true for the different Targets that I go to. I go to like 3 different ones. There's 3 different ones in my area, but yeah, really nothing that was catching my attention though. Now I did decide, you'll see it here in just a second, I did decide to take a closer look at the Stranger Things action figures, because of course they do have some chases in the mix. I didn't find one, but again, you know, big shout out to Bibby the Pop Hunter, because he did send the Demogorgon chase action figure my way, which was a very nice surprise. I didn't know he was sending that, but really glad to have that in my collection. Something that's unusual to me is that Target, that they the only Black Panther figures, only pop figures they have are Nakia and Shuri. And they look good, you know, these are really cool looking pop figures, but it's just, I don't understand why I'm not seeing the rest of them right now. And that was true for more than one Target that I went to. So of course I checked out the Marvel Legends as well. This black suit Spider-Man, I forgot what size it is there, but if you know, it's a larger figure. It looks pretty cool overall. Not something I would buy, but I definitely like the look of it. Packaging very cool as well. More Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor Ragnarok again. Some that I'm not interested in picking up. Now these sort of old school looking action figures here, I don't know, I might have to get some of these. I definitely like the look of them. The Punisher, very cool. The Iron Man one, I can't remember all the other ones. Yeah, they're on the back, and I think they actually had the full set at this particular Target. These things look really cool. Very classic looking Black Widow there. But I think the main one that I like is the old school Iron Man. I'm just kind of a sucker for the old school Iron Man because I really enjoyed the look of that armor, you know, as a kid. And you all that are into Marvel Legends and everything, let me know if you're into these particular figures as well. I know one thing I'm kind of iffy about with Marvel Legends is whether or not to take them out of the package. I probably wouldn't, just because I don't think I would really get into the posing and all of that. I don't know if I'd be any good at that, and honestly don't really have the space for it anyway. So yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I'll probably just hang them on the wall. That'll work just fine for me. I actually like that character there, Tombstone. I think he's a villain of Luke Cage. I'm hoping that they'll actually use him in when the Netflix series maybe. Would be nice. This 2-pack here I'd never seen before till this time. Iron Man versus Mega Man, of course, based off of Marvel vs. Capcom, and it says Gamerverse there. That's pretty cool to me. I didn't know that they had anything like this outside of Pop figures, but apparently that's the only one. I didn't see any others. So on to Wally World, which yeah, like I said, this was an unsuccessful hunt, and this was a fitting way to cap off a disappointing hunt pretty much. But I thought this was alright, you know, Spider-Man versus Vulture, that 2-pack there, which is a Walmart exclusive, and it's Ultimate Spider-Man, by the way. I thought that was pretty cool. I wouldn't buy it at that price, definitely, but it's alright. And as far as Marvel Legends, I don't know what happened, you know, but because there's usually more variety than this for Marvel Legends in Walmart, but this particular day, it looked like they had been cleaned out to an extent. So maybe it's because they put some on sale. I really don't know. And then of course I checked out the Pop figures, which I actually do want to find the Faker He-Man. I forgot about that. I think that's Walmart exclusive, so even though I don't like going to Walmart, I might have to go back to Walmart to try to track that one down. But in general, and by the way, you did see here some figures were marked down pretty low, but still nothing I was interested in. But yeah, like I was about to say, I have to go back and look for that Faker He-Man, even though I really don't like to hunt at Walmart. And this is the reason why. Look at this box damage. That is absurd. Not only is it ridiculously damaged, but the fact that they would leave that on the shelf is insane. And I know that somebody must have seen it in that condition because the figures are blocked. What I mean by that is that somebody came along and slid all the figures to the front and made sure everything was straight. So why leave something that damaged on the shelf, or at least not go ahead and mark it down or do something? But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of Walmart in general, and I kind of hate that they get some exclusives that I'm interested in. So yeah, like I said, this hunt was pretty much a bust. You know, didn't pick up anything at all. And I will say this though, as far as my future hunts are concerned, I'm definitely going to go to some different stores, including local spots. But I was really looking for that flocked Moss Man, you know, and like I said, thankfully Bearded Pop Hunter is sending that my way. But yeah, with my future hunting footage, trust me, you're going to see some different things that you may not see in your area, especially based off of my local spots and spots at Myrtle Beach. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the vid, and I will talk to you all again.